So welcome to Coinomics. In today's video, I am going to be giving you a market update on Zilliqa. 1. Around what is Zilliqa. 2. The recent fundamentals, news and updates as of October 2021. And third of all, Zilliqa technical analysis on its pricing. Be sure to like and subscribe my channel on YouTube. Also follow me on Twitter where I'll provide updates with recent technical analysis and fundamentals. And also I share a lot of memes. And also just to make you know that this is not financial advice, so please do your own research before you go ahead and commit to any trade. So without further delay, let's go check out Zilliqa on CoinMarketCap. So Zilliqa is currently ranked at number 89. I know it was higher previously, did rank up to 35. And if you look at the current price of Zilliqa now, it's 0.102, and the market cap is 1.2 billion, with the circulating supply of around 11.91 billion, which is over 50% of their coins, which is a max supply of 21 billion. So 50% of those coins are already out in the public hands. And if you look at its all-time high, its all-time high was at 0.2563, which was on the May the 6th, 2021. So not too long ago, it reached its all-time high of 0.2563. So before we go into the pricing and the technical analysis, let's have a look of what is Zilliqa. So Zilliqa is a public permissionless blockchain that is designed to offer high throughput with the ability to complete thousands of transactions per second. It seeks to solve the issue of blockchain scalability and speed by employing sharding as a second layer scaling solution. The platform is home to many decentralized applications, and as of October 2020, it also allows for staking and yield farming. So I'll go into a bit about staking later on in the video. So the founders of Zilliqa was first conceived by Pratik Saxena, and an assistant professor at the National University of Singapore School of Computing. So there's been some backup from the university and from its students, and Saxena and several students in the School of Computing published a paper back in 2016 that outlined how a sharding-focused blockchain could improve the network efficiency and speed. And I think one of the things why Zilliqa is unique as compared to other blockchain is that Zilliqa claims to be one of the world's first public blockchain to rely entirely on a sharded network. This allows it to achieve high throughput and a high rate of transactions per second, which it says solves the scalability issue. So you got to remember the problem that Zilliqa is trying to solve here is that it wants to revolutionize the payments industry through three key things that it wants to solve. One is around having a low cost transaction fees, smart contract security, improving its security in smart contracts, and also scaling transactions per second. So obviously Zilliqa can currently process thousands of transactions per second, and by design, this will continue to increase as the network grows and expands. So there is a video on this on their website, so we can probably go check it out rather than me explaining the rest.
Zilliqa is a scalable and secure blockchain platform for visionary developers and enterprises who wish to build next-generation decentralized applications. We're different from all other blockchain platforms out there, stronger, more secure and lightning fast. Zilliqa is the only top global blockchain based in Singapore. Born at the National University of Singapore, it is the brainchild of world-class academics, entrepreneurs and engineers. With our flourishing ecosystem of over 70 projects that hail from over 20 countries, Zilliqa plans to unlock the billion-dollar DeFi and blockchain-as-a-service industry to catalyze secure, fast and cost-effective commerce for global communities and industries. Remaining firmly committed to building decentralized infrastructures that will be at the core of our digital world, Zilliqa will help transform the way we live, work, pay and play. You too can be part of this revolution. Join the Zilliqa family today.
So to find out more about Zilliqa from the video, you can go to zilliqa.com and you can find out more about its technology and the coding language it uses, the platform and sharding, how that all works. So there's a lot of valuable resources in here that you can go ahead and check out. And also you'll be able to find out a bit more about its ecosystem. So one thing I wanted to share with you about is staking. So in Zilliqa, you can stake in a number of wallets and you can earn a good percentage, probably either the 5 to 8% per annum on the Zilliqas that you stake. So it has number of node operators and do go ahead and do your research. So these are some of the wallets that you can go ahead and stake your Zilliqa in order to receive ZIL rewards. Um, so the one I'm actually staking with is in Moonlet. So in there you do get good percentage fees and do go ahead and do find out about the others in terms of where do you think based on your risk appetite is that you want to stake and get rewards on Zilliqa. And then here is the kind of the rewards and the amount of Zilliqa coins that's currently being staked, um, circulating supply that's being staked, and so forth. So in here you can go ahead and check the performance of the wallets or the nodes that you're likely to stake. So if you go to stake.zilliqa.com and you can go ahead and find out, the current status, the delegations, the rewards that's been provided today, and so forth. So you can go ahead and check it out on the website. So let's start looking at the fundamentals. So I think one of the most biggest recent news, well, as of October the 20th, that Zilliqa has announced is that they have appointed a huge software tech industry leader called Dr. Ben Livshits as its CEO. So Dr. Livshits actually worked for a number of high-profile companies, from Microsoft to Netscape, and I know he was also one of the developers in working for BAT as well, the other cryptocurrency. So I think in this role, he will provide a really good strategic roadmap for Zilliqa in terms of how to successfully probably market, reach out to new audiences, and also given the competitiveness in the industry and how to exceed its kind of competition space with its peers. So in this role, CEO Dr. Livshits will be driving Zilliqa's global strategy, growing its footprint with the crypto space as well as increasing the market penetration from east to west. As new markets across the world establish themselves as crypto-friendly economies, he plans to establish initiatives that expand the capabilities of blockchains to new areas of finance, such as burgeoning DeFi sector, digital content creation, and distribution, and new ways to connect our protocol to the real-world applications such as high-value NFTs. So, with this big news, with the appointment of the new CEO, and with his experience in different, tech industries, and also as the chief scientist at Brave, which was the BAT cryptocurrency behind the Brave browser, I reckon he will be one, building its team, revisiting its roadmap, re-energizing the whole team, and try and figure out the best way and approach to go ahead and deliver its technology and also linking it back to real world solutions. So in terms of experience base, if you look at his time at, it says here, during his time at Brave, the company has dramatically increased its user base, becoming one of the largest projects in crypto by the number of users. At present, Brave serves almost 40 million users and over 1 million content creators in its ecosystem. So hopefully, with his insights and strategic vision and the way he approached it in Brave, he will be able to also deliver the same approach and push the Zilliqa's team in terms of delivering um, its approach in terms of mass market adoption. So really good things coming up for that. One other thing I wanted to share is that Zilliqa has also um, become one of its apps in its ecosystem has officially become one of the highest ranked projects in terms of market cap in the Zilliqa system. So it's called the Xcademy official. And in terms of Xcademy, what it is that it's a global platform which harnesses the power and the value of content creator audiences by creator tokenization. So what it does, it allows users to earn rewards and govern creators' decision via a plugin which works directly on YouTube. So this is on the Zilliqa ecosystem, and this is huge because you have huge influencers within YouTube who are using XCAD network, and there seems to be ongoing growth on this. And the current price of XCAD token is around 3.98 US dollars. And they are very active on Twitter as well. So go ahead and follow them and check out what they're looking to do in terms of their roadmap, their progress, and their kind of ongoing strategic kind of priorities. And another thing, just to make you aware of that, obviously NFT projects are everywhere. Most blockchains are looking to allow NFTs to be and to support them on their kind of ecosystem. So Zilliqa has already expanded its ecosystem and is now, has the ability to store NFTs in there. So there are a few NFT projects on its network which are about to be launched. Um, so go ahead and check it out as well on their website. The Zilliqa ecosystem is growing. There are a number of projects which has been launched on Zilliqa through its kind of different categories. So you have the core infrastructure in terms of the support around the whole Zilliqa. We're providing auditing for its security, API, providing the data to be used by other technologies to leverage the data and the coding infrastructure behind it. You have analytics, liquidity lending providers. So these are kind of the core principal applications supporting its core um, fundamentals around Zilliqa. You have a number of DeFi projects ranging from a huge range of categories from its DEX to, like providing some sort of kind of games supporting in this infrastructure. You got finance, you got different type of marketplaces, and I'm assuming NFT should be here at some point soon. Although it is NFTs, you have all these NFTs being supported, and then you have wallets. So these are a number of range of wallets that the Zilliqa holders can go ahead and pick which one they would prefer to store and stake their kind of um, Zills. And also, you got collaborators here. So you got, some big names in here in terms of collaborating with kind of Zilliqa. So last of all, let's look at the technical analysis behind this. So as you can see here, the current price is around 10.10, and it is kind of consolidating around this kind of zone. And some people who are familiar, they may think, oh, actually, this is a W formation that's forming on the 1-day candle. And if you look at my Fibonacci lines here, as you can see, previously there was some resistance with support that's been had. So it's kind of ranging in between this area here. So you got 0.07, which was the kind of bottom here, with it going to the highest around 0.13 just a couple of weeks ago, well, back in the 7th of September. So that's the range that it's been going based on my Fibonacci chart. So if I take a look back, you can see that it did a huge drop all the way down to what it was around 0.05. Yeah, 0.005. So there was a huge drop there, and assuming this was all from the back of summer when Bitcoin kind of crashed, so everything else crashed with it, even all the other altcoins. So based on that, so what my prediction is based on what I'm observing here is that there is some room for growth for Zilliqa based on the fundamental news with the appointment of the new CEO, with XCAD network doing very well, and also its growth in its ecosystem. So if you look at the daily chart here, what I had done was, you know, we'll probably get our first new target in terms of it kind of going up if it goes past its next resistance, and then the following one it end up going to around 0. I would say 13 as its first new target. Then from there, it will probably consolidate, then going back up to 0.15 as its second target. I'm ranging this based on the um, previous kind of support and resistance around that range. And if you look at the one after that, we have a huge kind of resistance at that area here, and some support. You will see that it could then go up to 0.20. So based on the analysis, based on the fundamentals and the growth and the new energy that the team's going to have, the new all-time high, it could go back to what it was back in May. Um, so it's just a matter of wait and see. So as you can see, it's been doing a leg up all the way up to 0.13. So it's kind of recovered halfway through, it's kind of consolidating here, you know, and it's just finding its way, and if you look at, it's been ranging between this area here, probably as a price kind of discovery. Um, so we need to go past this, go past that, and go back to here, and probably bounce back to 0.1366, and then follow on from there. So yeah, so that's all my updates for today, and you know there are the RSI. If you go down to the 4 hours, you can see a lot more movement going up and down with hitting the resistance, and it's testing the resistance a few times, and I think it's probably looking to break. Um, it hasn't dipped as it had done before, so it's a matter of waiting to see what happens over the next few days. So this was all my coverage on Zilliqa. So I hope you enjoyed it. Do like and subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Twitter. I do have a newsletter on there, so you can check out some periodic updates. And let me know in the comments what other coins and what other things, DeFi networks, NFTs you want me to check out. Thank you for watching.